Well, in our first paper, we made the case for why an integrated trade strategy makes sense. Now we're starting to unpack the components. So to do that, we wanted to interview some of the top traders that we have in our networks and understand what their best practices are. We wanted to corroborate those with leading think tanks. Those included organizations like Deloitte, McKinsey, the Conference Board of Canada, and then we distilled it into 7 best practices. Those best practices are that number 1, corporate leadership has placed compliance as a corporate priority. Secondly, a champion or team owns compliance integrity across the enterprise. Thirdly, KPIs or key performance indicators are in place to ensure that measurements are linked to desired outcomes. Fourthly, systems are in place to track and measure compliance performance. So it's not just about the KPIs that I talked about earlier, but also the systems to track them. Fifthly, communication channels are in place and protocols, both horizontally and vertically, to share relevant information on trade between parties in functional areas as well as to the executive of the company. Sixthly, growth and expansion plans factor international trade compliance variables, so there will be no surprises for new suppliers in new markets. And of course, lastly, 7th, professional service providers are engaged as partners in the process and used to help make all the different components visible and to ensure that there's nothing missed.